310s here again with a few more reviews. Yes, those are bags in my eyes. Really tired. Dolphins yesterday. Yes, they outplayed us, but there were still some things I thought that were wrong with that game. For those who've been following on me on Twitter, you'll know what I thought. I thought the helmet-to-helmet call was fucking horrible. That was horrible. And that's what gave them that second touchdown to make it 14-0. I mean, their guy literally ran into safety, but they called it a helmet-to-helmet, whatever. I do not like, this is on our fault, Jason Allen in that play with Braylon Edwards. For fuck's sakes, Jason, man. For those of you, Jason's not a consistent player by any means, but we'll get to that later. I'm already too pissed about the game. I really don't want to talk about it much. We were in the red zone twice, and we only got 3 points out of both those trips to the red zone, and that is unacceptable, in my opinion, especially when it's second down and you're on the 2-yard line, and you pass twice. Both of those passes were horrible plays. I'm not going to say passes, but horrible plays. And you have to settle for a field goal. And at the end of the game, your only chance to tie the game, to score and then make the 2-point conversion, and you can't even score. You have Brandon Marshall. As much as people like to say Brandon Marshall's helped our team a lot, and he has, do not get me wrong, but he's not. First of all, Brian Hartline and Devon Best both played amazing games yesterday. But I personally don't think we use Brandon Marshall as much as we should. We are becoming a little more offensive of an offensively minded team, but we're still not. 2-1. Tough pill to swallow. I really want it to be 3-0, but whatever. Alright, 3 shows to review today. 3 shows from 3 different promotions. We have Dio. I love this cover. Evolve 4. And the Bluegrass Brawl. I wanted to review Hate, Capítulo 2. It's Chapter 2. Hate, Chapter 2. And Salvation. But I'm only halfway done through Hate Chapter 2. I was going to review all 3 of these shows. And I was going to call it ROH Triple in the Middle. Yeah. Innovative, right? Oh, maybe not. A triple shot in the Midwest. But you know, I figured that Dio, when I have no, like, when I make my DVD reviews, I'm very constructive about it. Like, I place certain DVDs in certain places where the reviews take place. I don't just say, oh, I finished this DVD, let me review it. And I didn't know where I would review the other 2. I didn't just want to do them in one video, so we'll see. These 2 I'm talking about. So we'll see what happens. But I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just want to review these shows now because Bluegrass Brawl is a brand new show, and not a lot of people have. There's not many reviews out there except for HonorHammers, which I saw before here. Okay. First we got. Let's go with Evolve 4. This is the best Evolve show of the year. Now, I am different from the majority of opinion. I personally think Evolve 3 had better wrestling. That's just me. Because I thought Evolve 3 had a lot of really good matches, whereas this one had a great match and like 3 really good matches. But this show, I'll still say, was the better show because this show was shorter. And also, I'm not saying the best shows are the short shows, but it was shorter, and because of that, the show was easier to sit through. It was funner to sit through, and it weren't as action-packed 10 matches in one disc. 10 matches that were all given time. This was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches in total. So yeah, really great show. I'd give it like an 8.25. Brodie Lee versus Jon Moxley. Fun brawl. I liked it. Set up their future match. I enjoyed this. The 4-way match, that was a lot of fun. Huge improvement from Chris Dickinson from the last Evolve show. The squash match with the squash match. John Gargano and Cole was good. Thought it could have been better. Jigsaw and Hallowicked versus Aeroform I thought was a lot of fun for the time it went. Really short, but I thought it was really jam-packed in the time it had. Up in Smoke versus Osirian Portal I thought was another really fun tag team match. Osirian Portal are grossly underrated. Sami Callihan versus Arik Cannon. I think this was my second favorite match on the show. It was my favorite match on the show. Not necessarily the best, but I think it might have been the second best match on the show. As these guys, I was never a big fan of Sami Callihan. This match made me a fan of him, as many people told me that would happen. And so, yeah, really happy here. Really enjoyed this match. I'd give it like 3.5. Action-packed, hard-hitting, great spots on the outside, great spots on the barricade. A lot of fun match to watch. Really fun match to watch. Sami Callihan is a really good wrestler, I will admit. Jimmy Jacobs versus Chuck Taylor, that was also really good. Nice action in that match. I agree with Sam, it was one of Jimmy Jacobs' best matches in years. And Bryan Danielson, Bobby Fish, I thought was incredible. Yeah, I really miss Bryan Danielson on the indie scene. I think his selling, his psychology, his storytelling, his intensity, his facials are better than almost every single person on the indie scene today, which is why he's in the WWE now. But I really, really, really miss him. There's a big difference, and Evolve would be a lot better if Danielson was a permanent part of the roster. So yeah, this match was great, but it kind of just made me sad. Saying, oh, damn it, man. Now we're not going to see the Dragon in the Indies anymore. Whatever, I still have more shows to see from him. So yeah, Evolve 4, great show. You know, there's a great match on here. The Sami Callihan Arik Cannon match was really good. The Jimmy Jacobs Chuck Taylor match was really good. And the Osirian Port match was really good as well. Bunch of really good matches. A lot of fun stuff in this show. Just a fun show to sit through. It was really easy to sit through. I thoroughly enjoyed this show. You have to pick one Evolve show this year. I would pick Evolve 4. If you want to give Evolve a chance, definitely pick up Evolve 4. That is the perfect show to try. Next, we got 7. This show is amazing. In my opinion, this is the second best wrestling show of the year. Yes, I think it's better than Supercard of Honor 5. I know I'm going to get a lot of heat for that. I don't care because Supercard of Honor 5 had 3 great matches and 1 really, really good match. This one had 3 great matches and 1 really funny match, which was also really good, and 2 other really good matches. Everything on the show was good. Nothing was bad. Nothing dragged the show down. Or Supercard of Honor 5, you kind of had the Eric Stevens, Grizzly Redwood shit. But yeah, this was just, and the show was so easy to sit through. It was just a fun show. So much fun. I had more fun with the show than Supercard of Honor 5. So yes, I'm going to say this show was better than Supercard of Honor 5. 7. The opener was really fun, as most PWG's openers are. It's your basic PWG opener. I give the same rating to every single one. You go figure with that. Brandon Bonham versus Brian Cage. Brian Cage really impressed me in this match. Brandon Bonham, this actually might be my favorite Brandon Bonham match ever. I really liked a lot of his matches, especially the one against Chris Hero. I thought that match dragged and went way too long. And I'm not that big of a fan of Brandon Bonham, but I did think he looked really good in this match. I kind of give credit that to Brian Cage, no offense, who now is in the WWE. Like most people, they're kind of just taking up the good ones. So yeah, but Brandon Bonham looked really good in this match. Next, we get what I thought was the worst match of the night, actually. And many people are going to disagree with me on that. Chris Sabin versus Akira Tozawa. This was still good. I still gave it 3 stars. I just thought it was sloppy in parts. The ending was fucked up. And it needed a little more, I felt. I still thought it was a really fun match. Chris Sabin, Akira Tozawa has impressed me a lot ever since when I first saw him back at Uprising. He has impressed the hell out of me. And I do think he will take Dragon Gate to the next level. I love what he's been doing in the U.S., in Chikara, in Dragon Gate USA, in PWG. I love him so much. Hope to see more good stuff from Akira Tozawa. Scott Lost versus Scorpio Sky. I thought this match was great. Great match. The best match from Scott Lost I've seen in a while. Just a really fun match to watch. Scott Lost hitting a signature moveset. A lot of near falls in the match. A lot of drama. Lots of drama in this match. And the Scorpio Sky would do Scott Lost moves. The ending of this match I thought was great. I don't want to spoil it. You just have to see it for yourself. And then after this match, Scott Lost had a speech. He had a bunch of his students and a bunch of the PWG locker room come out. There were streamers. The crowd said, "Thank you, Scott." It just felt like a really good moment. I think on any other PWG show, this would have been the main event. But, you know, circumstances prevented against that. I mean, they only have guerrilla warfare matches once a year. You can't really just, I feel you can't really just push that match to the mid card. That match has to be the main event of every show. And then you have the world title match. So yeah, and then you have Bryan fucking Danielson at your show. So yes, I can understand this match. On any other PWG show, this match would have main evented, and it would have been a great main event. Probably would have even been a better match. But yeah, I still thought this match was great. Bryan Danielson versus Roderick Strong. This match was the funniest PWG match I've seen all year. I mean, yes, it did have really good wrestling, but the tie spots, I just exploded in laughter. Basically, midway through this match, Roderick Strong gets out of his trunks, pulls out a tie, and starts choking Danielson with it. And I read about this in the spoilers, but like I didn't think I would laugh at it. And I was laughing so hard, and the crowd was going insane. Like, oh my God. And then Danielson, when Danielson was making his comeback, he got so angry. He grabbed the tie from the crowd and then started choking Roderick, which was just also really funny. It made sense. It was awesome. And then the match was also really good because both these guys are world-renowned wrestlers. Many people gripe about the time. You know, considering I can see where people are coming from, but I didn't think this match. I mean, you can't have the tie spots and then also have this match go 20 minutes and be a 4.25-star match. I think it just seems inconsistent. So I think, you know, with the tie spots, they had to keep it relatively short, because you can't really take the match too seriously after you do the tie stuff. That's why I don't think this match could have gone that long. But I still liked it a lot. 3.5. Really enjoyed it. Funniest match I've seen all year, to be honest. Yeah, funnier than any Chikara match or PWG match I've seen all year. Davey Richards versus Chris Hero. You see, I thought this match was great, but I think this match, just like his match with Roddy, I just think this match is a little overrated. I really liked it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was the match of the night. I gave it 4.25. Very close to giving it 4.5. I just couldn't. But Davey Richards is, man, if Davey Richards is champion for Ring of Honor, I mean, you look at his track record. I mean, we got a great match for a great title defense. I'm not just a great title defense. No, we just got an amazing title defense each time. And I'm telling you, if Davey's ever champion, when Davey is champion for Ring of Honor, and he's going to put on this quality match every single show, I mean, we're going to have such a fun year. But yeah, great match here. But I'm also main event. Peligro Bejas, Color Bros Young Bucks. This match was so much fun to watch. Just so many insane spots in this match. Non-stop spots from start to finish. There was one line. I like to use this line a lot. And this is in reference to Ichiban's stuff. That I saw someone doing an ROH Buyer's Guide review where he was talking about Homicide and Necro Butcher from Ring of Homicide. Said, this match doesn't have a lot of storytelling or psychology, and then he wrote in all caps, but who the fuck cares? Look at all the crap they did for your entertainment. And, you know, this match, I can understand a lot of those Japanese purists might not like, because, you know, but the spots in this match were just amazing. This match was just it's just so much fun to watch. So, I felt so entertained after this match, like you wouldn't believe. And as much as people like to say Ring of Honor is the best tag team division, I am sorry, but PWG clearly treats... In PWG, the tag titles are just as, if not more, important than their world title. I mean, look at Titanica, DDT4, this show, and several shows last year where the tag titles main evented the show. And Dio, where the world title was main evented. The tag title match for the past 4 PWG shows has main evented the show over the world title. That should tell you something. But yeah, this was an amazing show. I'd definitely give it a 9. Hands down. Select him a show senior just because of its easiness and funness to sit through. 7. Next we got the Bluegrass Brawl. I thought the show was great as well, but I didn't think it was incredible. This show is your definition of a house show. This show is pretty pointless, to be honest. Nothing of note or importance happened in this match except I guess Colt Cabana getting in the pick 6. Beef Wellington versus Paradise. I didn't hate it as much as HonorHammer did, but I still didn't like it that much. Paradise botched a lot in this match. None of these guys were really that impressive. 2 stars. The Elite versus the Elite with Ed the Trailer McNairler, and I forget his partner's name. I'm sorry. Versus Susio and Fang. Really good match. Not really good. Good match. Really fun match to watch. Thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish. All 4 of these guys really impressed me, of all the OVW guys on this show. And I thoroughly enjoyed this match, and I hope to see them back in ROH sometime soon, because they did impress me. They put on a good match. Sarah DeRay versus Daisy Hayes. These 2 have had much better matches. This was just okay, in my opinion. Delirious versus Mike Mondo. I thought this match was kind of solid, actually. The crowd was pretty funny with the Spirit Squad chant. You know, normally I hate the ROH crowd when they're that obnoxious, but for some reason, for this match, I kind of accepted it because of the fact that, like HonorHammer, I don't like the Spirit Squad either. So yeah, fun match. Chris Hero versus Colt Cabana. These guys have had a lot of matches, and I do agree most of them are the same match. I still say this is their best match that I've seen in the past year in ROH. It was just a fun match from start to finish. Really fun. I was really into it from start to finish. Thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of stiff shots. Sorry, I'm just low on time. That's why I'm rushing. 6-man tag match. Really enjoyed this match. Really fun to watch. Aries and Strong were so entertaining in this match. And House of Truth got a good showing. You know, as much as many people don't like Roderick Strong with Truth Martini, everyone has to admit this House of Truth is getting a huge rub from all this. Now, the double main event, I thought Tyler Claudio was really good. Not quite great. Like I posted in a comment on HonorHammer's video, I thought it was the best 3 3/4 match the whole year. I thought it was really good, but just this close from being great. I didn't hate the ending as much as he did, but I still didn't think it was that great. I did really like it. It was a really fun match. I just expected a little more. And the American versus the Briscoes. I thought this match was great, but that's it. I thought it was barely great, to be honest. I didn't think it was quite amazing. In fact, I think this is their 2nd worst match besides their final battle match. So yeah, maybe that's just me, but I just didn't enjoy this match that much as I thought it would. I still thought it was great. And there's 2 extras from New Frontiers I thought one was really good and one was great. That bumps the DVD up to an 8.25 in my opinion. So yeah, 8.25 for Bluegrass Brawl, 9 for 7, and 8.25 here. I'm bigger through that. I'm not going to see it.